clever, if you are so intelligent, then you can use it intelligently.
Okay. Then what is that input called? You call them prompts. Okay. So you have prompts. Okay. So you put a prompt in and you get a response. Now what is that response, by the way? It generates text. And how is it actually generating that text? Okay. This is a predictive model. Very simple predictive model. Okay. So what is that predictive model? If I say you, ChatGPT would suggest that you के बाद कौन सा बना? It gives you a probability distribution. जैसे you के बाद या you से पहले how आना चाहिए, how के बाद how are. So what is the probability of coming? R is going. So it gives you those probabilities. It's only predicting probabilities, giving you the probability distribution of these words. Okay? And that's it. I mean, इससे ज़्यादा कुछ नहीं करना. But the way that this model has been trained is very unique. And I'll just show you a snapshot of that how this model has been generated. Okay, so the basic principle of the algorithm that we use, this is a simple biological neuron. You all know that from this you have a mathematical neuron, which we call as artificial neuron. It's primarily just like a regression sort of domain. So you have inputs, every input has weight. You have some sort of activation on that, and do some sort of aggregation, and that aggregation and get the output. So this is primarily a neuron. The next thing is that you combine these neurons, many of these neurons together to mimic how neurons are connected in the human brain, and here you get a neural network. Next. If you increase the number of layers here, so you have one layer here, if you add many layers in this case, it becomes a deep network. Okay, and you increase the length and the breadth, it becomes deep network. And then CNN is nothing else that before this deep network you add two layers, and these are just convolutional layers. Okay, so and this is what CNN is all about. Finally, we have the transformers. Transformers are primarily a collection of a lot of different types of neural networks that are here. So here we have just one. Here you have like multiple. Okay, so what happens in the first stage is that you get an input, encoding is done, you have encoding layers, when you encode the data, there's a convolution maybe is the same way of doing that, and then you decode it, and when you decode it in different ways. For example, this is a language translation model. आपने अंग्रेजी input की आपको Chinese या pure language, Japanese language the decoding is done in another language. Encoding is done to actually develop common exchanging platform between the two languages. So this is the transformer. So ChatGPT works on the basis of transformers. They train these transformers. Okay. Go ahead. Next. Okay. Okay. So this is the basic thing. So you have lots of prompts. Those prompts are fed into a neural network. You get those responses. And then there are humans that are sitting there to actually rank those responses. The ranks given by the humans and the responses that are coming from the model, those are fed into a reinforcement learning track. So human-like reasoning, if there is an output which is very similar to human, that will be given a rank. Okay. So it started, I think, in 2016 or 17, and first, and GPT-1 and then GPT-2 and GPT-3 is primarily the success, and 3.5 was the success, and that came in 21. So the model uses data up to 2021. So if you ask something that the system don't know, the default answer is 2021 knowledge although the knowledge is quite maybe seeing less examples of that knowledge, therefore it's not able to respond. Only three components. So you have a language model, you have a scoring mechanism which is done by humans, which is being tagged and labeled by humans, and you have and you train this reward model, and once you do that, you're done. You have your own numbers